Ask even the wisest of all American historians for the exact date that the British burned down the U.S. Capitol in the War of 1812, and I don't imagine they'd be able to tell you the exact date. Ask them, ask anyone, ask the most wise and enlightened scholars for the day that Abraham Lincoln was assassinated. And I don't know if they'd be able to tell you the answer, but ask. When you walk into any first grade or preschool classroom across the globe, ask any preschool Jewish child, when was Hashem's house destroyed? And he will tell you, well, the Beis Hamikdashes, both of them were destroyed on Tisha B'av, the 9th of Av. It is so baked into our Jewish society. It is so critical that we get a feeling for what we had, how great it was, and now how bereft, how empty we are. And perhaps in that spot is where we will feel a bit of connection to what we have lost, how different things are to really be mis'abel al churban bias this year. Rabbi Yerucham tells us that if you read Rashi critically by the story of the accidental murderer, the unpremeditated manslaughter, the man who must flee to the Orei Miklat, what is the reason that he's sent away to hide in the Orei Miklat? It's very interesting. We spoke about this. Listen to what Rashi says. Leave. Go to the Orei Miklat until the Kohen Gadol dies. Why? Because you try to shorten the lives of people, and the Kohen Gadol tries to lengthen the lives of people. Therefore, Eino Kedai, it is not fitting, it is not proper. Sheyehei lifnei Kohen Gadol. It's not proper that you should be in front of the Kohen Gadol. Not even in the same proximity. The Kohen Gadol can't even see you, so you're banished. Unbelievable. It's not to save this accidental murderer from the Goel Hadam, no. He can't even be in the proximity of Kedusha. There's something called kiruv and richuk, closeness and distance. And Rabbi Yerucham told us that we say in Eicha that Vikora alai moyed lishbor bachuroi, that the Eibishter, he calls this a meeting, a gathering, a va'ad. Tisha B'av is a holiday. It's a coming together of Lishbor Bachurah. It's a holiday of distancing. A longing for Hashem. Hashem longing for his people and wanting the house to be there so we could come together again. This guy, this individual must be banished. He can't have proximity. What the Beis HaMikdash stood for was a house of kiruv, of intimacy, of connection, of devekos. It was all there for us to be in such closeness with Hashem. It's really a deep concept. If you think about where the Gemara tells us that you'll find Hashem's Shechina very, very tangibly, the Gemara says, not when you're learning or doing a mitzvah, but if you're in the Dalit Amos Shel Halacha, in the 8 square cubit feet around of Halacha study, there in that proximity, in that kiruv, that closest sham, there's where you're going to find the Shechina. It's unbelievable. The Leviim weren't even given a portion in the land. They got to be these certain cities that would just be V'hayu li ha-Leviim, very, very close to the Beis HaMikdash, because the Levites were always to be living with the Almighty in the super sacred, sacrosanct style of life. And the Medrash tells us V'hayu li ha-Leviim means just be close. I want you near. It's a deep concept, yet a very, very subtly simple concept. In Yiddishkeit, it's about coming closer. The word teshuvah, come near, get close, get cozy. And the Beis HaMikdash was the utmost and paramount example of coziness with Hashem. In the same way that one isn't zocha because of some other happenings or sins, that one must be sent to a miklat, so too, gullus, so too, we were sent away. Because of the sins, a bit of self-centeredness. Therefore, we lost the close intimacy with Hashem. Kiruv is what we need. Be davik, come close to the Torah. Be oila regel to your night seder chavrusa. Move closer to towns of Torah. Move closer in with your Rebbe. Move closer in with all of the people in the Kedusha that is basic and simple Kiruv, because that is what we are so badly missing.